Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jermaine Yoshino Auto Watcher with another evaluation speech on TED Talks. I'd like to start off with I'm doing an evaluation on Sir Ken Robinson, and his speech was very great. It was very information. He had a lot of information to give, and his delivery was very funny. I thought he was highly comedic. I almost thought he was a comedian. The way he told stories and delivered them kept me laughing on probably the whole 19 minutes. And on his second delivery, he used a lot of facts on education. I really felt like that was very interesting because learning all the things on all the topics were very interesting. With the commandments, he stuck to his commandments. He definitely told stories, and his delivery line was great. In most parts, like I said, I think the biggest thing was his story. For his punchline was his jokes, the way he kept everybody reeled in by making everybody laugh. So telling stories is definitely one of his strengths, and telling jokes is definitely a strength. That kept me interested the whole 19 minutes. I actually thought I was going to get bored, but by the first 5 minutes, I was already like, this is going to be pretty interesting. This is going to be a good speech. By the 19th minute, I was like, this is a great speaker. I want to be more like him because his strength in telling jokes and the way he mixed and blended the conversations in with the jokes kept me watching it. And the second one, the fact that he using his facts and then using the jokes was like, he's really a good speaker. So it's really inspirational on public speaking, on how to actually tell stories and keep your audience intact to what you're talking about. So I definitely felt like that was some of his strengths. Ken Robinson with how schools kill creativity, I feel like that was very great because I've been feeling the same way for a long time. I've been going to high school and I've been like, wow, this is so boring, and now I'm coming to Full Sail doing the things I have passion for, and I'm like, this is so great. Like I feel like I done sparked up a star and now I'm ready to go. And I was wondering like the same thing, why 18 years we go to school, 17 years, and we don't really discuss the arts and music and dance. And so the topics that he got on, I felt like were really relevant to the topics in the field that I'm going into, which I felt like was great. I feel like I wish it was more speakers speaking on the same topics to push the topic a little bit more and the issue a little bit more, so we'll have more arts push into public schools, so like children can progress and create and higher creativity levels instead of being damped down into just if you're not mentally smart, you're not physically talented, which I feel like is not true. People can still make a living and still do a lot of things off of pure physical talent, not just being mentally educated or mentally smart, which I feel like he got on those topics really well. So all in all, Sir Ken Robinson is a great speaker. Because it's usually hard to keep my attention because he got on the thing about the ADHD or disorders like that, which I might feel like I might have because it's hard for me to keep still and pay attention, and I move around a lot. So and I come from the South. I'm from South Carolina, so the areas that he said that was definitely affected the most, I feel is kind of true. How things kind of went from the West Coast and moved to the East Coast down south is true facts, I feel like. So in all, I feel like it was a great speak. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed watching him speak. I enjoyed both speakers, and I really enjoyed viewing his commandments. And he stayed true to all his commandments. Telling stories is a big thing. Telling stories definitely keeps people interested and wanting to hear him speak more. I wish as I progress into this class, I hope I become a better storyteller, because I feel like becoming a better storyteller would help me benefit and strengthen me as a speaker. So I'm definitely very, very excited about this class. I'm very excited about watching more speakings like Sir Ken Robinson, which is one of the first speakers that I'm actually encountering and actually studying and analyzing. I'm really seeing the difference between being a good speaker and a poor speaker, and how to conduct your storylines and making sure everything falls into play, and telling jokes and keeping everybody interested and not being boring and just babbling on about the same thing over and over, but actually changing topics, shifting gears, and keeping people motivated and wanting to hear what you're saying so they can get the message and get whatever you're trying to deliver out to them. So I definitely feel like that was some of his strengths. I need to work on telling stories and telling jokes and keeping people highly interested and wanting to hear more about whatever we're discussing. Like I said, the commandments are something I'm going to try to stay true to and start studying. It was great. His talk on education rocked. His talk on killing creativity was pure facts and pure truth. I definitely could say I agree. with everything, with about 95% of the things he said, maybe 98%. All in all, I'm giving him a thumbs up. This is my evaluation speech on TED Talks. Thank you. Have a blessed day.